don't need to involve their property anymore as far as the station construction is concerned. Right now, as far as the work that we need to carry out to build a station now probably involves discussions with Bukit Bintang Plaza and Yayasan Selangor. Okay, what we managed to do is we've managed to get their cooperation for us to actually construct the station box independently. So when I say independently, right now the status is we're building the station without integration with BB Plaza or Yayasan Selangor. But we are waiting for them. They have to let us know how they want to do this, because they accept the fact that it is a golden opportunity for them to integrate with the station. Because if you look at it, if you go to many cities in the world, you see a lot of the urban rail stations integrating seamlessly with shopping malls and other public locations. So they recognize that that is ideal for them because it will enhance the value of the property and the location. And they're trying to work it out, but they have not come back to us as to how they intend to carry this out. So for us, we of course, we don't want to delay the project. So we are proceeding to construct the Bukit Bintang station independently. So because we can't wait for them, we want to make sure that we deliver this project by July 2017, and that is a date that we hold to very, very strongly. So whatever we do, we want to make sure that we don't miss that date. Okay?
So about your engagement with Udon Holding for the compensation for the tenants that affected by the project of MRT Corp?
I think in a project like this, we have to be fair. Yeah? Whatever inconvenience that is directly caused by the MRT project, we will compensate. But whatever is caused by the relationship between tenant and property owner is up to them. But if we cause the problem, then certainly we have to consider compensation. But it will not be, there's big savings here, because right now, if we had to buy the properties in Bukit Bintang area, it will cost the government a lot of money. But right now, by doing it this way, we don't have to buy any property there. We're building the station underneath Jalan Bukit Bintang. So really, in terms of compensation, is reasonable and minimal. Okay.
Do we have the next question, please?
What about in terms of financing? Is there anything that has been worked out yet, or like the methods of financing? Is it bonds or for the whole total cost of the project?
I think this was actually resolved about more than a month ago. The decision, as far as the government is concerned, they're issuing bonds. The funding structure is very simple. Ministry of Finance has a company that is basically looking at funding all public infrastructure projects in Klang Valley. And the company is known as Dana Infra. So what Dana Infra has done is they've gone to the capital market and they have issued bonds. And ultimately, I think the whole MRT project, if I'm not, don't hold me to this, but the current discussion centers around the issue of Sukuk bonds to finance the project. And so far, the market reaction has been very, very positive. In fact, some of the people out there in the capital market are disappointed that they were not able to participate in the funding of the MRT project.
Any more questions?
Okay.
No more questions? Okay. Members of
Sure.
the media, ladies and gentlemen.
No more questions? Right? Okay.
Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we've come to the end of today's media briefing. Thank you once again for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming.
MRT doing the whole project. First of all, the tenant is asking for someone
You want to explain all these?
Yes.
MRT is not about everything. When we do this project, we have to follow procedure. You see, as we mentioned just now, before we finalize the alignment, we must have 3 months public display. And during these 3 months public display, we allow the public to make comments. For this MRT project, the first line, we had something like 6,000 to 7,000 comments from the public, which we took into account before we finalized the alignment. So to say that we did not consult the public, I think is not right. Okay. I don't know where they get it. I mean, and then they're demanding. I mean, demanding from me to have a public forum. You know what this is. So if I go to Kajang, I go to Ceras, I go to Wan Utama. If everybody start demanding that I have public forum, how? I spend my whole life going to forum. I don't build this for the public.
So do you think the public planning is not necessary?
I don't think we covered all that. You know, what they're doing to me is basically they're saying, you know, go back to square one and start all over again.
Easier and more prosperous, because by having that station there, more people can get to China, and business will be better and good for the public to get in and out. So the whole environment is set to be like this. Of course, in any infrastructure program like this, when it's being constructed, of course, the inconvenience will probably be. That's why we have traffic management plan. We have to make sure that we comply with local authorities' requirements as far as the environment is concerned. We have to make sure the public safety is taken care of. These are things that we have to do. But once everything is ready by July 2017, nobody is going to say thank you to me. Today they call me all sorts of names. We don't even want to know what the name that they call me. But when everything is ready and they benefit from it, nobody is going to say thank you. That's human nature. We have to accept it. But today, what is important, and this is something I want to say, the interest of the majority needs to prevail. We cannot, dictate, one person's concern, 2 persons, and say, oh, let's attend to this and forget about the benefit that's going to come to the majority of the people living in Kuala Lumpur and things like that. Because what we are here to do is to make the future a better place. And if we keep on causing all these barriers, it's very difficult. Because as I said, I visited Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore. We are behind. We need to catch up. And if we don't catch up, this country is going to be disadvantaged by the situation. And this is something that all of us cannot afford. All Malaysians cannot afford. We have to make sure that we catch up with the rest of our neighbors. Okay? We want to benchmark the best because we want to give the best to the public. Okay? Thank you very much.